Hi everyone and welcome back, and this is going to be a video about all of my I guess January favourites. I haven't done one for a while, but this is just things that I have suddenly, as of yesterday, was kind of thinking I do really enjoy these products a lot and I want to tell you guys about it. And then plus I feel like the things I've chosen this month are very different to what I've chosen in previous times, so it's just a bit different, a bit exciting. It's definitely random, I can tell you that for sure, but I hope you guys enjoy this and please keep on watching. So my first thing I'm going to obviously mention about my favourites is something that's quite dear to me, that I feel like I haven't really kind of mentioned before, and I feel like I should do so now because it's the right time, I think, as well. But also as well, I think that it's just, I feel like it's something that I want to kind of wait for that moment to feel like I want to tell you guys. I don't really know, I feel like I'm rambling, but either way, it's something that I'm really proud of. Don't worry, I'm not pregnant, by the way, but this is something that I've been given recently. A really, really nice day. I really enjoyed it, and obviously I cannot wait until October 2017. And my first favourite of the month has to be this box. This might not look any familiarity to anyone, but it's something that's quite important to me, and I keep the box because I really like it. And on the back it has my name. So in this box I have, and I'll read it out, I do actually have the pin in there. There was once a bloom, and it says, if you guys can read this, will you keep my shit together and be my bridesmaid? So this was given to me by one of my really good friends, Sammy Wall. She, as of recently this year, got engaged to Mike. If you're watching, hi guys. And as a little bridesmaid's gift, we got given these like beautiful necklaces, which I dare not wear because I want to wear it on special occasions, and if not, probably display it because it's just so delicate. I'd say it's a kind of more delicate, pretty statement piece necklace, and it has a feather on the side, a butterfly in the middle, and then inside, which I think is such a lovely idea, it's got, I'm assuming, dandelion seeds, leaves, feathers. You'll know what I mean when I show you, but it's just a really, really, really pretty necklace. It's so different to what I've seen, and it's definitely just a really, really inspiring gift to give, and I love it so much. So I have kept this in its box because I feel like I want to probably display it, if anything, rather than wear it, because I don't want to damage it. But I think on certain occasions I will be for sure wearing it, and especially on the day. So that's my first favourite of the month. Now, as always, this will be no particular order at all, so I'm just going to go through a lot of them, but that of course was my number one. But next up I've got is makeup, primarily, and I've mentioned this many, many times, and I have gotten to the point, I think I've mentioned it so much, that even my close friends Emma J and Sammy even have the palette because I've egged them on to get it. That's how important it is to me. But it's of course a NYX palette, and I am hitting pan on quite a few of them, so I think I have to get some more of these. I'm annoyed that you can't order the separate pans UK. You have to order it on the NYX website. Of course that means custom shipping and everything else, which is really, really irritating, but for me I need to get some of them replaced. But this has been my holy grail. I've used it every single day since I bought it. I have gone off track, I guess, and tried other products, but honestly I haven't tried anything that's won me over this palette. I think this one will always have my heart. Plus Luster Lux is a massive fan of this actual palette, so if anything, like, I think she knows her stuff, and plus I agree, like, it's a wonderful palette. And plus £18, I will say this once again and probably many times, it's 18 quid for this palette, so it's definitely worth its money. But that's my favourite this month, it will always be. So next time I'll just hold it up and then you guys will know what I'm on about, basically. My other favourite this month, which I haven't really used a lot of, and I've kind of, I think, dabbled since working in Kiko with a lot of their foundations, but my favourite that I came back to recently, my friends had a leave and do last Saturday. I came all the way to Bristol to go see them, and I decided I was starting work really early and I needed to wear something that was going to last me till God knows what hour, probably 2, 3 in the morning. So I slapped on a bit of makeup and I made sure that I was going to be wearing something a bit long lasting. So of course it is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place foundation. I believe this colour, which is a lighter one than my previous one, is still too dark for me, but this, it just doesn't budge. It really doesn't budge. It takes quite a few times to take it off, especially when you're drunk as well. I've discovered it took me quite a few wipes to remove, but it is a fantastic foundation. It honestly is beautiful, and I kind of this time forgot how much it felt heavy on the face. I think because I wear makeup every day, like quite a lot of it, for me it feels like the norm nowadays compared to how it was before. I know a lot of people find it's quite heavy, but honestly it's one of my favorites. It will always finish off with a beautiful, like silky, smooth looking finish, and it will last you all day and all night, and even through tears, because I definitely had a few tears that night saying goodbye to my friends, so it's definitely tear proof as well. But that's been my favourite this month, and probably will be for a while. So my other favourites of this month with makeup have been two things. Well, mostly actually quite an important thing, which I think you guys have noticed on my Instagram, is of course glitter. I am obsessed with glitter. Now, if you know me well enough, or my friends know me well enough, I'm not that girly. Like, I'm pretty bog standard. I love my black and whites. I'm very much into my trainers. I don't wear heels often. I rarely wear dresses unless it's an occasion. Like, I am very comfortable in my comfies. And when it comes to like glittery things, which are very girly, like that has suddenly changed in the past year. I am obsessed with glitter, like I love it. So my two favourites brands at the moment that I've loved for glitter are Collection 2000. I need to get more of these. I've been told that a lot more colours, which got me very excited, and they are the Glam Crystal liners. I like using these on their own, and I also like using them to pop on top of like a brown, so on the lid, just to enhance a bit more of a glitter and shine and dimension to the eye. And I think they're fantastic. They're about £3.99 each, which is ridiculous, and they settle really well. They don't keep your eyelids sticky, they don't they're not weak, they really do stay on all day, and they're fantastic. But yeah, I absolutely love these. I've been told there's loads of other colours. I'm very excited, so I'll be getting some more of them soon from Collection 2000. No, just Collection, isn't it? So yeah, from Collection. And the other glitters that I've purchased recently, and I think this is more of a random purchase because they looked ridiculously cute. These are the travel size pigments. Now, I wanted to get melon for ages, and I didn't want to fork out that much. But these little travel size, which are I think half the size of a 15 gram, if I remember correctly, they are £10 for the bottles, but they're really nice to take away with you. Plus, I like these particular colours because they purchase. I like these particular colours because they suit pretty much most skin tones, but I like adding this to my foundation to enhance it and make it glow. And plus, I like using this on the lid, so if I'm doing a burgundy look, which I think is a substantial look for anyone, I will use this on the lids to enhance the colour as well. But they're just stunning, like, and plus they're minis. Like, I'm obsessed with minis. If I see a mini pencil, I get really excited. Like, I don't understand, I just think it's really cute. So these are my favourites this month, and probably every other glitter collection I have. But honestly, if you have about half an hour of your time to spare, I will show you the whole thing, but trust me, it'll take too long. So food has been really important for me this month. Really important? It clearly is. It's been like a massive thing at the moment. As I've moved again, I have experienced more of an independent cooking regime. So I discovered that I find I cook a lot more for myself than I have ever done. And the two things that have been really exciting for me in the kitchen have been this stuff, these guys. And by the way, I'm a Tupperware lady. Yeah, I'm one of those. All because of my mum, but I like my Tupperware. It just looks presentable, and it just, everything's in one place. And I hate packaging. Just hate it. But this is French toast. If any of you guys remember this from like years ago, I don't know whether it's a 90s thing or generally it's been around for a long time or it's new. But I do remember like having this when I was a kid. And it's like a really weird cracker texture, slightly sweet in a way, but it just tastes really good. But this is French toast, so all we got to do, well, all I do is put butter on it and then eat it, and it tastes amazing. But I've been loving these this month so much. It brings back memories, but also it's really nice to eat in the mornings. Because of this job and the hours I work, I tend to find that I spend a lot of time on makeup and not a lot of time eating. So this is something that I just chuck together in 10 minutes, and it means that I don't have to feel hungry in the morning. So yeah, French toast has been my favourite this month as well for food. My other favourite has been jars. Okay, the story is I have obviously evolved and grown and had a lot more love for food and making it in this past sort of 2-3 years. And previously I used to own a lot of herbs. I left them at my parents' house, but I have discovered more and more herbs. I don't know what it is. Perhaps I'm just inspired by YouTube videos to do with food. Perhaps it's because I'm getting older, I don't know, but I am obsessed with herbs. And I think it's also the fact that they look really awesome in jars. So this has been a big thing of mine, and I realised that I've got a lot of them. But these little jars, and they're like little mason jars. I got these from Tiger. I think you can get 2 of them for £1. Or 2 for £2, either way, they're dirt cheap. And they're fantastic for putting herbs in them. I will show you a short clip now of my little herb collection, but I discovered the difference of adding herbs to your food. Like, it makes a huge difference. And I feel like it inspires me more to cook. And plus, it means I can get little containers like these. I am a container whore. I love containing things. And as you can tell, I love labelling. So this was a great opportunity for me to expand my herb collection, make me cook more, make me eat less out. No, that's scrap that. I still eat loads out. But even so, it makes me cook a lot more in the kitchen. So these have been my favourites in the month. And if you're ever in the need of bottles or jars, I should say, then go to Tiger and have a look at their storage section. So this month has been quite a bit of a tough one for skin in general. I believe that obviously between December and February, that's when your skin really battles the most. And what I find particularly is that my skin gets dehydrated, but also it gets quite acne prone. More than the summer, and it really annoys me. I think it's because of the stress and the weather and working late hours and Christmas. It just really builds up. So what's been helping me this month, it's been a massive favourite, is my hydrating mask. I have mentioned this before in my Kiko video haul, and it honestly is a game changer. Your skin feels so hydrated, like you can feel the difference. It makes a huge difference. But yeah, hydrating mask, really good product, I recommend it. So on the same subject as obviously Kiko and finding that I have acne prone skin sometimes, which is a rarity, but I am getting older, so perhaps that's why. I've been loving these, which is purifying pads from Kiko. Okay, so the way I describe my spots, they're not visible spots. They're not ones that you can see. They're ones that like underneath the skin, and I always get around my hairline because of my makeup, but they are literally like little molehills. They are horrible, and I don't ever get them much, so when I do, they are really painful. But I find that these are amazing for it. So they're purifying pads. I've mentioned these before in the haul, and they are fantastic. So I use this on the areas I want to. So I use one swipe on one area of the spot. If I've got another one, I'll do the other side of the wipe and swipe it as well. It just calms the spot down. It doesn't make it as irritated or red or swollen. It really calms it down until it really just disappears. And like, I had one the other week and it's just gone. Like, it's gone. It's crazy. So I recommend these, and plus I think they're about, oh god, I'm crap with prices. They're no more than £12 at least, and you get so many in there, but they are worth it if you're really someone that suffers from quite intense ones that you want to calm down, especially for events. Then just check these out, they're amazing. But that's been my favourite for this month, at least. At least, always. So, I'm just gonna just get me in the mood for this. So, in the mood, I'm gonna like do some show. So my favourite this month has been also this perfume. I'm gonna sneeze any second now. I just realised I've got a brand new mic on, and if that sounded horrendously loud, I do apologise. I'll try and quieten it down. But my favourite this month has been this one. My mum and dad bought this for me for Christmas, and it is honestly like a memory from my little memory box, I guess. It's a perfume I had for years. My sister had it, my friend had it back in college, I want to say, which was a fair amount of time ago. We won't talk about it. No. And it is just beautiful. It's a more Cacharel, I think it's French, so Cacharel, but it's a huge bottle. And honestly, it's stunning. Whenever I wear this, my friends are always like, what are you wearing? I'm like, well, it's a perfume that's actually not that expensive, and it's really nice. It stays on all day, and it's something that you can still smell when you get home, on your clothes or on your skin. Like, it really does stay. But it's been my favourite this month because every time I wear it, I think about when I was like 18 or 17, and I was back in college, and yeah, just a good little memory. But that's been my favourite perfume of this month, at least. I need to stop saying at least, because at least I am. So if it's gonna be a favourite, it's not gonna be one without obviously a bath bomb. Of course it's not. So in December, and I wish I actually vlogged and did a little video on this because it would have been brilliant, but I went crazy. I was sat on Boxing Day on my laptop hopelessly trying to get onto the Lush website, but the amount of like technical errors and crashes that they were having on the website was ridiculous. I spent a whole 24 hours on it, and only until the next day that I was on there and I finally got through to the website and ordered my stupid amount of bath bombs. My box was about like this big. It was ridiculous. So I decided to obviously on that day purchase a lot, but Jesus Christ, the sales on those products were ridiculous. It was like bath bombs £1.20 odd. Ridiculous prices. So I'm very happy I got some, but the favourite I've loved this month that comes through and through every time, never fails me, is the Abbott bath. I absolutely love this one. It's something that really does calm me down, like it really chills me out, and that's what I quite like about this product, that it's a very simple bath bomb. There's nothing really much to it except for it's a very tingy mint green. There's no sparkles, there's no poppers, there's nothing in it, there's no start, like it's just basic, but when that goes in the bath, like I chill the F out. It's such a nice bath bomb, but it's something that I really appreciated this month for being so cold and so wintry, and I wanted to sort of, you know, chill out and kind of just have a bit of a relaxing evening after work. This has been my saviour, and it's an all year round product, which I really appreciate, because honestly if it wasn't, I would be hunting down for a very big supply of them. But I bought quite a few of these in my December purchase of the sales, but only because I thought, sod it, whilst I'm posting the packaging, I was buy a few more of these. So yeah, this has been my favourites. I would tell you that my other ones also are Christmas ones, but they're not obviously on the market anymore. But I'm hoping to look forward to all the new stuff that Lush are bringing out this year, so I'm very excited. I'm very excited. But yeah, it's been my favourite this month. I love it. I'm actually, do you know what? I'm going to use it tonight. I think I'm going to use it tonight. Sod it, I'm going to use it. So I'm going to try my hardest not to put these on my lap, because I'm hoping not to get mud on me. But favourites this month, I decided to step away from Vans and go a bit different. As much as I love my Vans, for work I find that they're starting to get a little bit too worn down, and plus I like wearing them outside of work. So for me I have to change up the game. And a little place called Deichmann, I want to say. It's basically a really cheap brand of shoes. I used to know this brand years ago because I used to work opposite it, working in shoe, and I have recently thought I'll pop in and see what's going on. And honestly, really good shoes. So I purchased these ones, which I'm going to try and show you if possible. And these are pretty much like, so these are pretty much like a black shiny brogue. Very simple design. You've got the kind of leather trim along the feather line, if we're talking technical shoe terms, and a very soft sole, which I particularly like because it's very similar to a trainer. I sound like I am a 70-year-old that doesn't want to wear nice shoes anymore. But these have been fantastic. Plus, you've got little kind of details. They're really nice and shiny. They're suitable for work. I love them. I can wear them out and about. They're very similar to, I guess, like a DM, but they're just lovely. And plus, they cost me a shy amount of £19.99. So I'm going to try and crack on to wearing these for a change rather than my trainers, because I feel like I'm wearing trainers and they're just slowly dying on me. So these will be my alternatives. But yeah, Deichmann, if that's right. Really good brand, really good shoes. Dirt cheap. So my next favourite of the month has been a decor of mine, and it is this guy just here. As you can see, this guy, can you see him lit up? He is slightly dying. I need to put some more batteries in him. But he is my favourite of the month. I got this off of Urban Outfitters. I will show you a little short clip now so you know what I'm on about. It is basically, I feel like it's already dying. Is it still lit? Yeah, it is. And it is basically a customised, I want to say like cinema-esque, like signage light box. So you can either connect it up to a mains, or you can have batteries in it and hang it on a wall. But it's been my favourite thing of the month. I absolutely love it. I can change the wording on it, which means my inspirations from obviously Hannah Mags, Mitchell Axe, Steph and Hannah's vlogs. I tend to take all their little quotes from their vlog and just stick them on here because I find it's such inspiration. But yeah, I really like it. I think it's so cool. I really want to, you know, preach about it. But yeah, that cost me like 30 quid from Urban Outfitters, which was original price, which is insane. So yeah, it's my favourite of the month as well. Let's go. And last of all, before my battery's gonna flash and tell me that it's gonna die, this has been my last favourite of the month. I got this recently, so it's still classed as a monthly favourite, but it is, of course, my Chanel bag. Yep, it's definitely real. Oh, do I think I can really afford a real Chanel bag? This is my lookalike Chanel bag. I got this off of ioffer.com. I love it. It's one of my favourites. It's cost me a very small amount of money, very, very small amount of money. But I've got so much crap in it as well. But yeah, this has been my favourite of the month. I have a very similar Chanel bag in my previous favourites from probably last summer. And I just got an obsession with like black and silver wearing and Chanel lookalike bags. I will be doing a what's in my bag with this one because at the moment it's definitely interesting what's in my bag. There's going to be quite a mixture of things in here. Yeah, quite a mixture of things in here. So I'll be doing that once I've done this and it will be up on my channel probably by next week. But yeah, that's been my favourite this month. My lovely full, oh Jesus Christ, heavy Chanel bag. And that is it, guys. I hope you got... Guys, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Please comment below if you have anything that's similar or you liked or you think I should get. I don't really know, but tell me about your favourites as well. It'll be interesting. And thank you so much for everyone who has subscribed. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy this little chat because it is just chatting to you guys about all my favourites as much as everyone else that sits down like myself and watches everyone else's favourites. It's just a nice little get together. So please like the video if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm definitely wearing a gym wear because it's lazy day. And I shall see you guys next time. Have a great evening wherever you are. Bye. 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 Just take this off. Oh my God. I look like something from Kiss. Or the 70s. You can tell that I've not washed my hair because it just stays in one place. Okay, bye.